Hi, this is Paul Acevedo of Android Central, here with a video review of Doctor Who Legacy for Android. I'm playing it on my EVGA Tegra Note 7 tablet. This is a match 3 puzzle game. You can see my field of gems here. These are the characters on my team. I've got the third Doctor and some other people fighting dinosaurs in a spaceship. That was a fun episode. To attack the enemy, you make matches. I'm making an orange match here, so this orange character Jenny will now make an attack. And that's how it works. So if I make a yellow match like this 4-way here, then my 3 yellow characters all will attack. Pink meter here is my life. We've just lost some life from their attack. I don't have anyone with the color black, so black matches don't actually benefit me with this particular team. Now we're running low on life. To heal, I move pink gems. And you can see one thing that is different from Bejeweled is that you can move a piece all the way across the field as long as it's in a straight horizontal or vertical line. So that actually does change up the strategy a little bit. You know, like avid match 3 players are probably not trained to look for matches that way. Oh, and I lost. All right, I can choose to spend a time crystal, which is the premium currency to continue, but let's just hop out. One thing about this game is that it's really hard, but it is a free-to-play game, and so you're dealing with free-to-play difficulty, basically. Anyway, to access the menus, you have to push this side thing, which is kind of bad. Actually, the worst thing about this game to me is the user interface, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Here I can edit my team. I have a lot of characters unlocked, so I have a lot of different people to choose from. You have one slot that has to be occupied by a doctor, and here are most of the doctors, even this guy who shouldn't really be a doctor. And when you pick one of these guys, picking from here, right? I don't believe I can actually see what their special moves are, which is definitely a flaw because the special move of the guy matters a lot. So it's kind of like you have to pick just based on color and level. A lot of different people to choose from. Like I said, all you can do is put them in your team slots here. You cannot view any information about them, which is lame. Here are perks, which is a relatively new addition to the game. Basically, you can equip all these different things, like if you want to boost one of your particular damages. Now, to actually view character profiles and know what their special moves are, you have to go to the TARDIS. So now I can look at this poser and see his profile. It does tell you their companions, which is kind of cool, and where they're from. And down here I can see a description of his special move. Here's the companions you can pick from. There's quite a variety. Here's Captain Jack, for instance. You slowly unlock these as you play, but most of them you would need to buy with premium currency. So that is something to consider. But actually, you know, just working towards it and collecting them is pretty fun. One thing you'll notice from a lot of these drawings is that many of them don't very closely resemble the actor they're supposed to be. These guys, they all kind of sort of look like the real character, but they don't actually look that much like them. Especially Amy, who has a potato head for some reason. Probably has to do with them having to individually license the character likenesses from the actors. It's probably a British thing, you know. But it takes just a little bit away from the game, but not too much, because it's still cool to have so many different characters. And this particular guy, he looks like the real guy. From here I can see that some of my characters can be leveled up if they have a green arrow pointed up on them. The actual leveling up system is not especially great, but better than nothing, I guess. Down here I've got an attribute point which I can put in these different stats. Doesn't usually make a huge difference, I find. Like, I would honestly enjoy the game better if it just auto spent those points, which is not an option, I don't think. But what's kind of a hassle is that you should be able to level up your characters from the team screen. So I know that some of my guys here are ready to level up. Can't level them up from the team screen. I have to go back out to that other screen. You know, why can't I tap this guy and do something with him? There could be a context menu right there. Would be really nice. You know, like any one of these guys, I should be able to look at their profile and level them up directly from the team screen, but I cannot. I have to go through this wacky menu. Some of these characters are only available for a limited time, which is neat. Van Gogh, really like that episode. Second Doctor, one of my favorites. All these different guys you can buy with premium currency if you want. You can buy packs of characters. The packs don't actually give you a discount though, which kind of eliminates the point of having a pack, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of different characters to get. You can buy fragments, which are used to increase the level cap on characters. There's also a fan area, which unlocks if you buy at least $5 of crystals, I think. So the fan area is actually like the best purchase you can make because it unlocks all these special levels, and a lot of them have guaranteed character drops. Like if you want to be Craig's baby there, you can unlock him for some reason. And it describes what difficulty they are. The easy levels are actually reasonably difficult. Medium and hard, super hard, because like I said, this game is really geared towards high level play, I guess you would say. Like you've got to be really good and you got to build your characters up a lot. Once you're in a season, you can select from all these different episodes. Each one is basically a level. What I hate about this level select is there's absolutely no indication of whether you've beaten a level or not. Like, I think, oh no, actually I died on this level. But look, like I beat this level here. No indication. I mean, it doesn't look any different from the level above it, which I think is the one I'm on. Like, I just have the hardest time knowing what the current level is. I guess the one at the top is the level you're currently on, but honestly, if you've beaten a level, there should be some different visual indicator. And, you know, it wouldn't even hurt to, like, have a record of, like, how many times you played that level, because that would be interesting. But you can see what rare items can drop in that level, so that's something. Also, the Doctor Who Legacy team does a great job of promoting the game. They're constantly giving out new characters and outfits. That's another thing. You can get outfits for the different characters. So they give out these promo codes through Twitter and Facebook and places. Once you have a code, you enter it here. But I must mention this awful keyboard that is not QWERTY formatted, and there's no option to use QWERTY. Like, I always have to retrain my brain to use non-QWERTY keyboards. The game itself is really strong. The difficulty is tuned for free to play, which I personally find a little frustrating. I'd rather just buy the game and not have it be so hard. That's just me. But there is no energy mechanic, so you can play levels and try them over again as much as you want, and when you die it doesn't nag you. Are you sure you're going to lose all your XP like some games do? So I have to give it credit there. It's monetized very fairly. But I just think there's a lot of improvement that could be done on the UI front, and Amy's head is the shape of a potato. Poor Amy. But if you like Doctor Who, definitely give it a download. Thanks for watching. Read the full review at androidcentral.com.